Aloha everyone, Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Oahu. It's April 27th, 2015. Let me take a look at the time. Currently it's 8:18 in the morning. Perfect day to talk about the new sail. So one of the things that has happened over time is, like, the old sail was developed in the 50s and it created a lot of problems. And you know, we just talked about being personable. And now the next thing is, you could be personable. The other thing is you need to be yourself. But once again, remember, over here is normal, over here is crazy town. We want to stick in the normal zone. And being yourself just says, hey, look, you know what? If you got a zany personality, then cool, use your zany personality. If you got a dry sense of humor, use your dry sense of humor. But a lot of times people are told to be something that they're not, and what that does is that creates challenges because it's uncomfortable for you. It's uncomfortable for me as the buyer, it's uncomfortable for you as the buyer yourself, depending upon, just think, this is the way you look at stuff for the most part. If it would be uncomfortable for you as a salesperson out in the field to do it, then it's gonna be uncomfortable for me as the buyer, for the most part. But what happens is if you start going down this path too much, then you're not gonna ever get anything done, because then people aren't ever talked to about sales, because you'd say, well, I don't wanna talk to a salesperson. But as you take a look at it, be yourself. You know, you can point out flaws that are going on. Like, you know, I'm a good looking guy, but I'm bald headed, right? That'll get some laughs. You know, you could point out a flaw in your product or your service. The people are thinking about it anyway, so why not share with them what the capabilities are and are not? So if it's gonna do something for them, let them know. But if it's not gonna do something for them, by all means, let them know. You know, as I'm talking to you, you're looking for flaws in me. They're like, all right, who's this Sylvan Bell guy? What are his flaws? What does he really know? What does he not know? Is it fact? Is it fiction? I'm gonna point out some flaws to you. I like to spend time on the beach, right? I don't like to be in an office. I don't like to have a whiteboard behind me. And you're like, well, why is that a flaw? Like, I don't know, but you know, it sounds good to me. But a flaw would be if someone says, well, you know, why should I choose your product over this one? Because you know, that is a common question. You're gonna come up with 3 reasons why you have the best product and the best service, and 1 reason why it may be an issue. And people will say, well, Scott, why would you do that? Because you're being real with the person, and they're gonna understand that if you only give them the 3 good things about you, they're like, all right, what about the bad? They're waiting for it, and then if you don't give it to them, they're like, all right, the whole time you're going through your presentation, they're thinking about it, okay? So be yourself, go ahead and point out a flaw. It's okay, it's not gonna hurt anything. And you're like, Scott, if I point out a flaw, they're not gonna buy from me. I'm gonna let you know, if you point out a flaw, the person's gonna trust you more, but you're not gonna go overboard. Remember, over here's normal, over here's crazy town. Normal, keep it over in this section, be normal about it, just point something out. It's like, okay, right now I'm looking at a NAS, a network area storage system, and the one that I want is really cool, but in order for me to get the projection, the things out of it that I need to, I'm gonna have to update the RAM. I'm gonna have to add more RAM. So if I was like selling this NAS and say, hey look, Scott, this network area storage box with all these hard drives is everything that you're looking for. The only downfall is it doesn't have enough RAM, but the cool thing is you can upgrade it yourself. Oh, okay, well, I pointed out the flaw, I got it out of the way. Right? But it's the network area storage box that I want to store all my work stuff, my videos and all the training that I do. So, I mean, I went technical on you, but I'm giving you an example of a way to point out a flaw. And I'm being personable and like, hey, that's something real from my life, okay? Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. To the right or to the left, there is a subscribe button. Subscribe. Hey, I gotta clarify something. If you're gonna leave a comment, question, or story, make it about what the video's about. If you're asking me a random question I don't know the answer to, I can't answer you, right? To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe, send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, Sylvan Bell. Only Scott Bell, Sylvan. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.